Hi, I'm the Social Injustice Warrior, V Infuso, and this one's gonna be a fun one. Not for me, but for people who know me and my life story. And if you don't, then I guess you're about to. Not fun for me. The views expressed in this video are solely my own. This in no way, shape, or form is the collective opinion of DIA Productions or anybody associated with it. I don't claim ownership of any of the copyrighted material used in this video, as it's only used to serve the means of providing a visual for satire and commentary. The Social Injustice Warrior series is not to slander or otherwise offend anyone, including its victims. This is intended entertainment. Now please enjoy this picture of a bear in overalls and cognac glasses smoking a doobie while we bring you back to your regularly scheduled program. Now really quick, before I start any of this isn't to slander or be malicious to anybody. I mean, this is for entertainment. And I am in no way or shape or form saying that I'm an ideal boyfriend. If you dated me, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because you're not dating me anymore. You won't call me back. Well, what the fuck went wrong? Just tell me. I just want to know. It's fine. She's gonna call back. Okay, so where to begin? In no particular order. Here we go. Okay, there was one ex that I had that cheated on me with 24 people in the span of 3 months. 24 people in the span of 3 months. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking like, wow, that person must be really, really, really attractive. But no. She's just really, 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 really easy. Totally had it coming to me. She was actually dating my friend before me, and then I was sleeping with her when she was dating him. So, karma. I was young and stupid, and now I'm just less young. There was another ex that I had that I found out was actually a literal prostitute. She even had a website and everything. Now, the big thing here is that I was broke at the time, so I guess she really loved me. I had this other ex who was, let's say, petite? Yes? I'm not gonna say that she beat me, because that would be ridiculous, but she did swing rights and lefts when she didn't get her way. She often didn't get her way. I mean, again, it's something that only happened like a handful of times, but that is a handful of times more than you want to get hit by a violent Oompa Loompa. I had this other ex who I had to break up with because she was far too paranoid. She thought that either I was trying to sleep with all her friends or all of her friends were trying to sleep with me. Coincidence though, years later, when she was happily married, I would sleep with one of her friends. So maybe she was half right.
I, like God, do not play with dice and do not believe in coincidence.
Another ex I had, we just had sex all the time. Everywhere. Like, at her house, my cousin's house, her car, the movie theater, the parking lot in the car on the way to the movie theater. Just, it sounds great, right? Except that was how we got out of arguments and fights. So essentially, we solved nothing except for the question, can we make it to 12 times in a day? Spoiler alert, we did. We're broken up now.
Will you cut that out?
Let's move on. Now another one of my exes, I don't mean to be crude here, but worst sex of my entire life. She is now a porn star. Proof that you don't actually have to be good at your job so long as you look like you're good at your job. I've had 3 girlfriends who wound up turning into strippers. Well, 1 girlfriend and 2 girls that I was seeing. I mean, apparently now everybody else has also seen them, so... I have a few obsessive exes. If I was to ever get into a relationship again, it would kind of be like a gender-bent Scott Pilgrim versus the world. Except instead of 7 deadly exes, it would be 70.
You're a whore.
I had an ex who every time we, what's the polite way to put it? Fucked. Every time that we had done that, she would dress up and act like Harley Quinn.
Oh, come on, Puddin'. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
I miss her. There was another girl who I had been seeing when she was in her late 20s and I was 16. And I want to say that it was on the low, except that means that fucking everybody was on the low because everybody knew about it. I had another ex that was a complete compulsive liar. Lied to me about her age, her full name, and the fact that she had children when she did not. I don't know why she thought that was a selling point. For women, it usually isn't. Lied about who she did and didn't have sex with, lied about her ex being abusive. Really, again, grade A stuff. I had this other ex, she was adorable, you know, like, we had a really solid relationship, eventually split up, went our different ways, got back together again somewhere later on in life and being friends with benefits. That was all good until she eventually took a knife to me because I wanted to leave her house early. Surprisingly enough, I still speak to her.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
How you doing? Why am I sweating so much? I was semi-dating this older woman at this point in time, and, you know, when I was about, like, 17, she was, I want to say, like, just hitting her 30s, and then I found out that she was engaged, so that ended immediately, after another, like, 3 or 4 times, but it was in one last day, so that counts for something. I had this one ex who still to this day, we've never had sex, but for some odd reason we went around trying to get people to believe that she was pregnant with my child. Young and stupid, once again.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Well, that was just some of my exes, and let's hope that none of them see this, otherwise I am on limited time, and the next time you can see me is on the next episode of Snapped. So, all in all, I've never really had a healthy relationship. Actually, I'm not entirely sure they exist. So, boys and girls, do you have a shitty ex story? I'm sure you do. Well, feel free to share them in the comment section below. I mean, come on, it's the least that you could do with all that I've been through.